Heavenly Father, as I begin this prayer, I choose to become still and remember that you are here with me. I may have entered this moment carrying worries, unanswered questions, responsibilities, and fears about what tomorrow may bring. But right now, Lord, I lay them before you. I do not want anxiety to control my thoughts or fear to steal the peace you desire for my heart. Thank you for bringing me safely to this moment. Thank you for another day, another breath, and another opportunity to trust you. Father, you know every concern that has been quietly troubling me. You know the thoughts I cannot explain and the burdens I have been carrying alone. Today, I surrender them into your hands. Calm my heart, quiet my mind, and help me remember that I do not have to face anything by myself. Lord, stay close to me throughout this prayer and let your peace begin to fill every part of my heart.
Father, I bring every worry before you now. Some worries are about my future, some are about my finances, some are about my family, my work, my relationships, and some are simply fears about things that have not even happened. Lord, I confess that sometimes I spend so much time thinking about what could go wrong that I forget to notice what is going right. Today, I choose to release those thoughts. Take from me the burden of constantly trying to predict tomorrow. Take away the fear of losing what I have and the fear of never receiving what I hope for. Help me understand that worrying cannot change the future, but trusting you can change the way I walk through it. Father, whenever anxious thoughts return, remind me to bring them back to you. Teach me to pray instead of panic, to trust instead of overthink, and to rest instead of constantly searching for answers. Lord, I give you my worries because they are too heavy for me to carry alone.
Heavenly Father, I ask you to bring calmness to my mind today. Sometimes my thoughts become louder than everything around me. I replay conversations, imagine future problems, remember past mistakes, and create possibilities that may never happen. Lord, quiet that inner noise. Help me stop living in yesterday and stop borrowing trouble from tomorrow. Bring my attention back to this moment and remind me that right now I am safe in your presence. Give me the wisdom to understand what I can change and the peace to release what I cannot. When my mind starts racing, teach me to pause and breathe deeply. Help me remember that I do not need every answer today. I only need enough grace for this moment. Father, replace confusion with clarity, fear with faith, and restlessness with peace. Let your truth become louder than my anxious thoughts. May my mind become a place of calmness, hope, and trust, because I know that you are greater than every problem I am facing.
Lord, fill my heart with a peace that does not depend on circumstances. I do not want peace only when everything goes according to my plans. I want a deeper peace that remains even when life becomes uncertain. Father, let your peace settle over my heart like a gentle calm after a storm. Where there is fear, bring confidence. Where there is sadness, bring comfort. Where there is confusion, bring understanding. Where there is pressure, bring rest. Help me remember that peace does not mean there will never be problems. It means I do not have to face those problems alone. Lord, when circumstances are beyond my control, help me place them completely into your hands. When I cannot change someone's decision, help me release it. When I cannot control the outcome, help me trust you with it. Let your peace protect my heart from unnecessary fear and help me remain steady even when the world around me feels uncertain. Father, let your presence become the place where my heart finds true rest.
Heavenly Father, one of the reasons I worry is because I want to know exactly what will happen next. I want to understand your plan, know the timing, and see the outcome before I take the next step. But Lord, teach me to trust you without needing to know everything. You see the entire journey, while I can only see a small part of it.
You know what is ahead, what I will need, and what must happen before I reach the places you are preparing for me. If something is delayed, help me trust your timing. If a door closes, help me believe that you may be protecting me or redirecting me. If something does not happen the way I expected, give me the faith to believe that your wisdom is greater than mine. Father, I surrender my plans to you. Lead me where I need to go, even when the path is unfamiliar. I choose to believe that your plan is not designed to destroy my hope, but to guide me towards the purpose you have prepared for my life.
Lord, I do not ask you to give me strength for every possible problem that could happen in the future. I ask you to give me strength for today. Sometimes I become exhausted because I try to carry tomorrow before tomorrow arrives. Father, help me live one day at a time. Give me enough strength for today's responsibilities, enough patience for today's challenges, and enough wisdom for today's decisions. If something difficult comes, help me face it when it arrives instead of suffering through it in advance. Lord, remind me that I have survived difficult days before. There were moments when I thought I could not continue, yet somehow you carried me through them. The same God who helped me yesterday is with me today. So I will not allow fear of tomorrow to steal the strength you have given me for today. Help me focus on what is in front of me. Give me courage to take the next step and trust that when tomorrow comes, your grace will meet me there too. Father, I ask you to touch the places in my heart where fear has taken root. Maybe I have been disappointed before. Maybe someone broke my trust. Maybe a dream failed, an opportunity disappeared, or something happened that made me afraid to hope again. Lord, I do not want my past experiences to control my future. Heal the fear that tells me something bad will always happen. Heal the insecurity that makes me question my worth. Heal the disappointment that makes me expect failure before I even begin. Help me understand that the past can teach me without becoming a prison. Father, restore my courage to believe in good possibilities again. Teach me to move forward without constantly looking behind me. When fear whispers that I am alone, remind me that you are near. When fear tells me that I cannot handle what is coming, remind me that your strength is greater than mine. Let my heart become peaceful, hopeful, and courageous again. Replace the fear within me with a quiet confidence that comes from knowing you are with me.
Heavenly Father, protect my mind from thoughts that steal my peace. Help me recognize when I am allowing negativity, comparison, criticism, or fear to control my thinking. Sometimes one negative thought becomes another, and before I realize it, my entire mood has changed. Lord, help me stop that cycle. Teach me to question thoughts that are driven by fear rather than truth. Help me not to compare my journey with someone else's journey. Their timing is not my timing, and their path is not my path. Father, help me celebrate what is good in my life instead of constantly focusing on what is missing. Give me a grateful heart that notices small blessings. When I make a mistake, help me learn without condemning myself. When someone criticizes me, help me listen wisely without allowing their words to define me. Let my mind become filled with thoughts that bring hope, patience, courage, and love. Lord, guard the door of my mind and help me choose peace again and again throughout this day.
Father, right now I surrender everything I have been trying to control. I surrender my future, my plans, my relationships, my responsibilities, my unanswered questions, and every situation that is beyond my ability to fix. Lord, I admit that I cannot control everything, and I no longer want to exhaust myself trying. You are God, and I am not. You see what I cannot see, and you understand what I cannot understand. So I place my trust in you. If there is something I need to do, give me wisdom to recognize it. If there is something I need to release, give me courage to let it go. If there is something I need to wait for, give me patience. And if there is something I need to change within myself, give me humility to grow. Father, I surrender the need to know every answer.
I surrender the fear of what might happen. I surrender the pressure to make everything perfect. Fill the empty spaces in my heart with your peace. Let surrender become the doorway through which peace enters my life.
As this prayer comes to an end, Heavenly Father, I thank you for listening to every word and every unspoken thought within my heart. I may have begun this prayer carrying worry, but I choose to leave this moment carrying faith. Lord, help me remember throughout the day that I can return to you whenever anxiety begins to rise again. If something unexpected happens, remind me to pray. If I become overwhelmed, remind me to breathe and trust. If I begin thinking about tomorrow with fear, remind me that tomorrow is already in your hands. Walk with me today in every conversation, every decision, every responsibility, and every quiet moment. Let your peace guide my thoughts and shape my responses. I do not know everything this day will bring, but I know that I will not walk through it alone. Thank you for being my strength when I am weak, my comfort when I am troubled, and my peace when my heart is restless. I release every worry to you now, and I choose faith over fear. Lord, remain with me today.